Peace, world, what's going on? God, come on, man. I know they don't serve alcohol in here, but we gotta be like that, man. Come on, man. All right, first of all, I want y'all to give yourselves a round of applause for coming out east of the river. You out there. We out in commercial support. You guys know about this. You see the value in this, and we here. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just because of the free parking, all right? But we have to also understand that we're here to celebrate some of our hometown greats, even though the same radio stations in this city does not support our hometown greats. So if you want to make sure that the projects you hear tonight get played on the radio, are you willing to call your state radio station and say, hey, I heard some great artists at the Art Theater with free parking. Why are you not playing their music? Because things are not going to change until we what? We got two choices. Either you can accept the things you cannot change, or you can change the things you cannot accept. The choice is yours. My name is Kimon Freeman, Anchor Black Man Therapy, representing React Radio, DC's best social justice radio station in 2017, according to the Washington City paper, but what do they know? All right, now, I want to give some big shout outs, of course, to Crossrhodes. Give the Crossrhodes a round of applause for this project. All right. One of our hometown greats have been doing this for over 20 years. They're making some of the best music in their career. I'm very proud of them. Crossrhodes, Raheem Devon, Wes Felton. Thank you for giving the opportunity. East of the River, Ward 8, World Premiere, Ward 8, shot in Ward 8. Also, the support in the video from people in Ward 8, such as Malcolm X Youth, I Can Youth, Department of Park and Rec, Anthony Morton, Director Chris Scott, shout out to him, he really put the thing down. Office of African American Affairs. Did you know there's an Office of African American Affairs? Did you know that they're the only government agency that doesn't have funding? This is what they think about you. So you got two choices. What are they? Accept the things you cannot change, or change the things you cannot accept. All right? Our motto, we have rails to do something. Everybody say do something. All right. We got to shout out Tone Setters, Marion Barry, some of you report program. I'm a proud product of the Marion Barry Some of you report program. I got one right now. You know they haven't paid me yet. Shout out to Pop Employee Services. Get on your job. All right. Stay Woke Cafe, Brothers of Omega Sci-Fi. We Act Radio, of course. Zootania Skateboarders. Mike, also known as Freedom, Lafayette Smith. My girl, Brenda Johnson. Managers Big Tone and Feezy on the wagon. Shout out to Feezy for making life-altering decisions. No respect to you, big man. And of course, we love the art and we love books. Shout out to the fine Miss Kimberly Douglas, Joyce, Dale, Mark, all of you. Thank you for all us again for being here. And come on, put your hands together for the ICANN interns and the director, Chris Scholar. Bring it to the stage. Keep it going as they come to the stage. The ICANN interns and Chris Scholar. The magical directing hands and editing hands. All right? On three, everybody say Crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. And coming back to the stage, Angry Black Man in Therapy. Your mind's good? If not, I'll pass your mind. All right. Let's get your names real quick.
Mariana Hill.
Devontae Connor.
Tiara Conti.
Chris Scott.
Dale Sterling.
Dale, is that other mic running? No? Okay. Right. Local production. We still good to go. All right. All right, so first question is, how did this project come about? Because I was shocked when they told me that they were shooting Crossrhodes Video America in Ward 8 at Malcolm X School. How did this project come about? And we're using these incredible interns from the ICANN project. That's for you.
Well, I have a relationship with Raheem Devon. We've done some previous work together, and he told me about the program, and I was super interested, and I just wanted to come out and help and be a part of it, because my father is from DC, from Southeast. So I just wanted to be a part of the community, do something great.
That's the connection. And unfortunately, we have yet to do, like Martin Luther King said, have a revolution of values. So oftentimes we don't value something that's hometown, that's local. We feel that somehow independent is somehow inferior. So drop some names for them of who are other artists that you have worked with prior to this project, so they know the weight that's on the stage right now.
Well, I've got the pleasure to work with a few different acts, such as Leela James, French Montana, Nico and Ben's BJ the Chicago Kid, and you know, the list goes on. It's just you know, this is what I do.
And you a how old young man?
25.
Give this man a round of applause. Now, is that right, working?
Check, check.
Okay. Now we're gonna pass down the ICANN project. And how did they become a part of this project? Now you kick it off. You kick it off, homeboy. How did ICANN Theater interns become a part of this project? And then we'll get to them on their experiences with the project.
Well, basically, for myself being the instructor, coach, or teacher for the video program, or video aspect of the summer initiative, it was basically brought down to me as a deliverable for the young people in the program. So they're getting real world experience, you know, and we actually treated it like that. We actually had the director come down to us to be on this project, working behind the scenes, taking anything from working with the director, assistant director, working the sound, working the lights. So once that came down to us, I just let them loose and gave them direction on the three processes of doing a production, which is your pre-production, you know, your production, and your post-production.
And when you said let them loose, they was definitely doing the damn thing. Because girlfriend that I want to get the mic to next right here was telling me what to do on the set. I can't stand here. You can't shoot there. You gotta move. We need quiet on the set. You know, so introduce yourself and tell them about your experiences and your title role of Miss Boss Lady while we was on the set.
My name is Tiara Conti, and on the set, I was assistant director to Chris. And basically, I helped him stay on task as far as it goes with time scheduling. I made sure that he had all the props, all the actors were there, that everybody had lunch, and that everybody was in their proper places so that the production could be filmed.
Okay, and your role and your experience on this project?
Well, my role was, I was working in a deal at first, and then I was presented an opportunity to work under Chris, with assisting him as well, helping with the camera, actually shooting some of the scenes in the video. He gave me the opportunity to direct the video as well as putting some of the acts in certain places. So
I saw him asking you for some of your ideas, and what was one of the ideas that made it into the final cut?
So it was an idea that we was thinking about. It was like an alleyway that he wanted to get a shot in, and then it's kind of like you got to use what you have to get what you want. So I walked past the alleyway. It was a mural of an American flag painted on the wall. So I said, let's shoot here with the act walking towards the camera. So that was kind of like one of my scenes that he put in it.
Okay, I can't wait to see the Ward 8 world premiere. And your name again and your experience and role in this project.
My name is Mayana Hill, and it was actually very different for me because I'm used to being in front of the camera, not behind it. I was in charge of a lot of the BTS footage that we had, so it was just really different for me to get.
Sorry, you got to break it down using industry terms. What kind of footage?
A lot of the behind the scenes footage. It was just a great experience for me because I've never experienced being actually behind the camera. So it was just a great time, even though it was hot while we were shooting. It was just a lot of fun for me.
Okay, to the audience, real quick, raise your hand if you have not yet heard the song America. Raise your hand if you have not heard the song before. Okay, you're in for a real treat. Okay, Chris, let's talk about the concept behind the song and the images that they're going to see in this video. What was the theme of this project?
Well, the song America, it's a very powerful song, and it talks about all the different things that's going on in the world right now, current events, and the struggles that people go through, not only as young blacks, but just in America in general. And basically, what I did is I took a character and I made him symbolic of freedom. So we wrote freedom across his chest, And basically throughout the video, you have these policemen that are chasing him throughout the video, and the Crossroads help him kind of get free. And basically the video is just showing cool images of him moving around, as well as just showing young, black, beautiful people, and us, doing some positive things, man. And overall, the video, I think we captured what we needed, and it came across on camera.
Now, it's very important for us to walk away with some life-altering information. And one of the things that I think could be one of those life-altering informed moments is the fact that there's a group of people who are training their kids for a job to basically serve a system that does not primarily care for them. Then there's a group of people who are training their children for leadership in a world that belongs to them. All right? Give these young people a round of applause and people who put this project together, who are doing the ladder. They were all involved directly. They all had responsibilities on the set. Now I want to hear, what was your impression from the images you saw, the music you heard? What did you get out of this? And what was your favorite part of the project? And we'll start with you, young lady there.
From the video, it basically pointed out a lot of the problems that are going on in America at the moment, like Trump, police shooting blacks and getting away with it. And it was just very touching to me. I understood a lot of it, even though I am very young. I still understand a lot of the problems that are going on in America, and I feel like the artists themselves touched on it in the song, and it was brought out through the video.
Can you repeat your question, sir?
What was your favorite part of this production on the artistic side and the music that accompanied it?
My favorite part about this production is everybody, my co-workers, everybody coming together to be a part of this production. My favorite part was everybody kind of like came out their comfort zone with being in the video and being behind the scenes, work behind the scenes in the video, and coming up with different concepts, different ideas on how you work the video. That was my favorite part. And the music behind the video was very empowering as far as the message that it tells the youth and everybody around. It really speaks to other people on what we should do and what we should have our eyes open to see. So
that was deep.
My favorite part of the video was basically telling everybody what to do and keeping everything on task, because at the end, when it all came together, I felt like I was a part of putting it together, because I felt that if I didn't keep Chris on task and I didn't keep the talent on task, then we wouldn't have a video. And I also feel like it gave me a chance to really show what I've been learning and that I can program. And one thing I took away from the music was that there's a lot of problems going on in America, and things can't get done with people talking about change. There actually has to be action.
That was really good. Good, Chris, what's your favorite part, right?
My favorite part was just being able to connect with a lot of, youth and people around my age, and because I do production a lot with other people, and a lot of times I don't have help from people in my age bracket and age range. So just being able to connect with different creative minds and being free. Like, this video was a lot more free for me, where we got to be creative on set, and as you go through the video, you see it changes from the treatment I wrote to us actually filming to the editing process. It just kept us creative throughout the whole entire process, and they kept me, definitely enthusiastic through the whole thing. So it was a pleasure.
I have to ask you, because I want feedback for this. My favorite scene was in the room full of newspaper clippings, the blue light, the TV on the static channel. How many of y'all were old enough to remember when TV would go off? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Shout out to that crew, all right? And so it was the TV after it went off in that room, and you had the Crossrhodes standing there. Tell me the concept behind that image.
Well, in different videos, like I'm a visual person, so sometimes I just like to see creative imagery, and because they're talking about everything that's going on in the world, I thought it would be cool to have newspaper clippings posted all around the room that have different, you know, current events, and it just was, it's set design. So like in my videos, I like things to look different than just every day. So we got creative. Some of the kids over at Malcolm X helped me really put together the room and set design it. So that was what it was. It was cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite part, and I remember that because that's when Boss Lady was telling me to move and get out of the way because I was in the shot. And then Raheem walked in and he saw one of their articles
Right.
on the floor. He picked that up. Your attention to detail was there. Like he picked that up. You know what I'm saying? And his attention to detail. You know, so y'all sharp dudes, man. I peeped that. You know what I'm saying? In between getting bossed around the set, I did peep that. All right, then wrapping it up, what was your favorite part?
Well, as the instructor for the video, there was favorite parts that happened along the whole journey, and seeing the young people grasp what I'm showing them and telling them, and then they take it and make it their own. That's really what, you know, I'm like proud. I'm like a proud dad right there, you know. So seeing them take a piece of paper or a script that Chris showed us, and then putting them on set and watching them take ownership, watching them want to jump in and grab the camera, watching them come up with ideas for lighting, like even a little anecdote to lighting the scene that you just talked about. You know, we went to this room, but I don't like this. And they came up with ideas to do it on their own and then executed it. You know, so little things like that I saw them do along the way. And I try to tell them that in this industry, you know, you have to take ownership of stuff. You know, no one's gonna just like ask you to do something. You gotta like say, look, I can handle this. I'm capable, you know, and own it. So I'm just excited. I think you're about to see a behind the scenes video that the ICANN students put together. They shot it, they edited it, so you're going to see the fruits of that in a minute.
Okay, so coming up, we do have the debut of the how-to video. Are we playing that video now and then bring the panel on? All right, so let's put our thinking caps on for the behind-the-scenes how-to.
But anyways, we are on behind the scenes of the Crossrhodes America video, and we're going to show you different things behind the scenes and how we personally shot it.
As a director, my process for this video that we shot here for the Crossrhodes, the America visual, was first I received a song and I had to take a day or two to kind of figure out exactly what the song was about, the meaning behind the lyrics, and really put that together in thought before I put together, you know, my visual board. And I kind of come up with ideas and talking through with different people, you know, working with the ICANN students, working with Malcolm X students. We kind of all, you know, everybody briefed on some ideas and we came up with some cool stuff. And then following that, I created treatment, and I created treatment, submitted it to the artists to make sure that they kind of agree with the vision that I was trying to go for. And from there, you know, we started making the video from there.
And this is the rap stand right here. Right here we got some talent.
Come here, man.
Got my man Chris in the back. Right, see?
Yeah, man.
Let's do this. Now tell me about this.
Yeah. What made you want to write this? Take the mic to me.
It was all about, you know, supporting black people and black power and all that. So I wrote stuff that's about like protests and.
Now, is any of this stuff personal for you? Like, how do you feel about it?
Well, it's personal should be to every black person because it seems like we're targeted a lot.
Alright, so what we're doing now is trying to get some B-roll, get behind the scenes of this beautiful shoot right here. So the caption of this shoot is trying to cover everybody with the t-shirts. Michael have a face paint, have a body painting of freedom, trying to get symbolic signs of what's going on in the video shoot. We have our director and cinematographer, Chris, right here working, and this is the shoot we're trying to capture.
And right now we're here with our assistant director, Shayla, so she's gonna let y'all know what's going on right now.
So this is the second scene in the video. They basically just have their backs turned to the camera and Freedom is standing proud and strong right in the middle.
My name is T-Bar, and right here we have Chris Garland, the director for the American video by Crossrhodes.
What's up, man? How you doing? Good?
Good, yeah. So what can you tell us about the video?
Well, right now, man, we just started. We just did the first scene. We had a whole bunch of people incorporated from ICANN, Malcolm X, and it's just a scene showcasing, you know, beautiful black youth. And we talking about the societal ills that are going on, and you know, doing some symbolic, cool shots. Everybody's a part of the production, man. So they in the camera, they off the camera. I couldn't do it without them, so we out here making it shake. So I appreciate you.
Hey, I'm Camille, and I'm here interviewing Michael as the main character in the American video. What does playing freedom mean to you?
Basically, playing freedom means to me. What it means is basically like it's for all the police brutality that's been going on against the blacks, like Trayvon Martin and all of them. And it's like we want to be free. Women, men, kids, everybody that's of color nation. You know, we've been getting brutalized by police for a long time now, and we basically want our freedom from all this. Like, we don't want to have to be nervous walking out of our house and seeing a cop roll back and we think we're going to get shot or
something. Just finished the scene where we shot a performance scene. This is when we say performance, meaning not literally like in front of an audience, but that's the portion of music videos when you see the artists performing the actual words and everything.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that's what we just finished wrapping that up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
And so what inspired you to do this project?
Well, the youth, most important, because we care about, you know, progression of our youth and what we want to see happen and change in the community. So, you know, so above and beyond the message, obviously what we shoot is in the video, but
Yeah, it's a story.
yeah, it's a story, but also, again, the children, the youth involved, the mentees involved, kids here partaking in this camp. They give you a chance to see like the process, you know what I mean? It's a process to this one. Process, you know what I mean?
just did like refreshing your faces. So it was really hot outside today. It was like over almost 100 degrees. So today I just, made sure they wasn't looking really shiny and oily and looking really tired out, like the makeup's been on for hours. But today I just, kept the face looking fresh, and then when we did a second break, I just did like a little bit of setting powder, and I just made sure like didn't have bags under their eyes, like or doing like close-ups, I guess, like those main features, like because their men they have like stubble in their face after they shave, like that's covered up, see like little hair patches right there. So that's pretty much it. I just made their faces look a little more smooth and natural, so on the close-up shots they look good.
So Chris, what's in on the end right now?
Right now we're about to do an extra pickup shot. This is the stage. The stage, like the scene, man, dramatic, lighting, big, theatrical. Add the element and how powerful the song is. It's a big song, it's a big record. You got to end out with the theater.
It's been great, man. It's been a long day. I will say I've been really impressed. The young people here have been very professional. They've been beyond, professional. A couple times, you can tell that they were young people and they get a little distracted and unfocused a little bit. But overall, man, the team has been on point, and I think we're all pretty happy with what we got and what we're going to end up with.
Thank you for watching our video. Yeah, we did that though. But no, thank y'all for watching our behind the scenes video to the American video. We had a good time, we enjoyed it. We learned a lot. We hope y'all learned a lot. And we hope y'all enjoyed the video.
All right, y'all like that? He says a process, y'all. He says a process. Everybody say process. It's a process, right? That's what we engage in. We don't get free, it's going to be a process. We're not going to just get somebody elected going to give us freedom. It's a process. Is everybody going to be involved with the process? You going to be involved with the process? You going to do something? All right, how many of y'all are willing to call your state radio station and ask them why they're not playing this music? Why is it the only songs you hear from Raheem DeVaughn when he had a record contract? Is his music he's making now inferior to that? Why is it not being played? The question of talent is not there. Why is it that hometown stars are not getting their music played on their hometown radio stations? We got to do something about it. Everybody say do something. How many of y'all are willing to call your stank radio station and say, I was at the Art Theater with free parking, and I heard this great music by hometown favorite Raheem DeVaughn and Crossrhodes. Why are they not playing it? Why are you not playing this music? Fair question, right? It's not going to change until we do something, right? All right, come to the stage. Chris Scholar, the director. The Crossrhodes, Raheem DeVaughn, Wes Felton, the Malcolm X team, the cast. And we prepare for the debut of America. All right, this is a very, very, I can't even say the words, but this is an honor for me to be on stage with these people because they've been putting in work for over 20 years. I told them before, I say it again, I think they're making some of the best music of their career. I'm honored to be on the planet with them at the same time. We've been friends for 20 years. This young man, they gave him a shot. He's 25, he's doing the damn thing. He's on top of his craft at 25, dude. Hats off to that. So I'm gonna turn this over to y'all. Y'all explain this process. And I also want to get to my man Freedom down there, who had to stand in the hot heat with a plastic chest for I don't know how many hours. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we should start with you, all right? So you haven't had a chance to speak, so let's introduce you and we'll come on down the line, right? Go ahead, introduce yourself, brother.
Hi, how y'all doing? My name is Michael Wood, and I was the character for Freedom.
Tell what you did in the video.
Alright, so basically, I just thought it was how I got selected. Basically, I was standing in front of the house one day. It was for some show we was doing, and Chris and they had seen me, I guess, previously before, and I had walked in to ask Miss Joyce when I directed something, and they just picked me off that, and like they just walked past me, came back, they was all smiling, and then they just asked me if I wanted to have a role. I was like, yeah, why not? I mean, I never been to a video before, especially not for a person like Raheem Devon. So, you know, it was an opportunity. I was like, okay, I can take advantage of this. This is like, it's something good to do. You know, it's something different. Like I'm not really from an acting background, so it was just something new to do.
Hello, everybody. I'm Draymond McCall, and my role was the producer. I was behind the scenes, make sure the production was a success.
Hello, everybody. I'm Wes Felton. This is Raheem Devon. And I make up one half of the Crossroads. And it's a pleasure to be here. You know, we were asked to come. Well, we were asked to come, and it was because Raheem asked to. Nobody laughed. All right, I must be taking it too far. I'm actually Raheem, and this is Wes.
Because he knew it when it came time for me, I would have been like, hello, my name is Raheem Devon.
So basically, I do a lot of community work. You know, how the Crossroads found their way to this stage and to this process. You know, working with these wonderful group of youth and young adults. I do a lot of community work, and you know, I kind of put the pressure on our manager, co-manager, Tone Walters, to say, hey, like, you know, there's a lot of times that I'm not at home, but there's a lot of times that I am home. And, you know, Wes can attest to that as well. And it was like, hey, like, find me some stuff to do, you know, in Ward 8, you know, me being a DC resident now, you know, as well. You know, I feel like it's, you know, so I want to connect with the youth and connect with my people and do something that's cool, you know, get the information out. And I'm one of those people that just kind of works with like-minded individuals, you know, people that like to work and hustle and have the same views and values in life. You know, I watched Chris grow. I've known Chris since he was like young. You know what I mean? And we kind of bumped back into each other in different arenas. You know, when I ran into Chris, I think on the day that I saw him, I had the CEO hat on, you know, having a label, which I run. I have an artist by the name of Chaz French. Some of y'all may have heard of. Another artist by the name of Phil Ade that myself and Wale shared in terms of getting his music out there. And so I was kind of like moving around that day, you know, being a fly on the wall, following Chaz around, making sure he getting things done he needed to get done. And I ran into Chris, who I know, who at the time I didn't know was a phenomenal video director. I know Chris for being a dope artist, so he's also a recording artist, and you know, so to see him behind the camera, it's like, wow, okay, this is really cool. It took me to a place of how creative a lot of people are, but most importantly, like my partner Wes, who, you know, does a number of things, not only acts, but, you know, can direct videos and stuff like that. So it's like cool, like there's opportunity to say, hey man, you know, how would you like to, you know, not only get paid, because it's not about the money, but, you know, be part of a cool experience for some young, brilliant minds in the future out of Ward 8, you know, Southeast Washington, D.C. And he was like, yo, my whole family grew up on the South Side. You know, my grandmother's still on the South Side, and it'd be an honor to come out and, you know, and teach and go through the whole creative process, and that's kind of, you know, where we got to this, you know, to this point. So it's always cool to be, you know, in a position to share your experiences, to share your art and craft, but to also, you know, pass the torch down to the youngins in our city. You know, so that's what this is about for me. Okay, Raheem, go ahead.
So as I was saying, saying. No, my name is W. Ellington Felton, aka West Felton. I'm a DC native. I grew up over 58th Street, Northeast. Product of DC public schools. And for me, I just, you know, I think that what we, as a country, as America, but more specifically as a black community, I think the process in things, we've eliminated that concept. Everything has become kind of overnight or cookie cutter or instant, to the point where we now live in a culture where young people are dictating to the elders the things that they should follow and support and do. And traditionally, that's not how it works. You know, normally, traditionally, when it came to art and culture within our communities, it was the elders who introduced our youth with art and what that stuff was. So for me, this process was, for myself, having the opportunity to, you know, if just one or two of them got that passion and love that Raheem and I have, because a lot of times for us, sometimes the process is the only thing that you have as an artist. Because once you create the art and then you put it out, it's no longer yours. It becomes the public's for their interpretation and their inspiration and so forth. So Raheem and I were in the studio last night, you know, late working. So he's one of the hardest working guys I know. He's constantly working. And I think that it's important that we remind our young people that there's a process. The perks are great. You know, the perks of working hard, the material things, the surface, the superficial things are wonderful. But there's a difference when you can do something that you love and you enjoy and there's passion in it, but there's also a process to, you know, executing that. So I was really excited to see, you know, the young people passionate about it. You know, if you settle for what the news tells you or you know, various media outlets tells you what our young people are capable of, this right here in this process completely destroys most of those stereotypes and, you know, negative images. So anytime I can be a part of breaking barriers and fighting, you know, what I personally believe is a war, a creative media entertaining war against our young black people right now. And there's an opportunity for me to combat that in real time, not just as by making songs, but also the process. I'm definitely gonna be down with that. And I was happy that we were able to, you know, you guys will see, this wasn't like, you know, this wasn't like one of those, like, you know, Snapchat videos. This is what these young people pulled off. It is amazing, and you'll see that very soon.
I just have to say this, a shameless self-promotion. When he said there's a sustained war against our young people, we need to make sure that we understand what's really going on. For those who do not know, east of the river, illiteracy rate is double that than the national average, okay? And there's clear data that establishes a correlation between violence, crime, and illiteracy. And they're doing prison population projections based upon third grade reading scores. So when they underfunded, when they underperforming in third grade, they have plans for them, okay? And guess where there are no bookstores at all in the city? East of the river. 0. So a long list of disparities, so I want to point that out. We have to do something. Sean needs to go to the community bookstore. We love books, hashtag we love books. We're going to get to the video. Chris, I'm going to let you introduce this thing, but before you do, I want you to talk about that process. The video itself is how long, but how many hours, how many people, how much resources went into creating that, how many minutes?
Well, the video, the overall video, I think it runs is about 6 minutes, and man, it's not even hours, it's days, it's weeks. Like from the first time I heard the song, I listened to it probably like 50 times over and over and over again in my head until I, just started seeing images that I could come up with. And then it's getting other people involved, like having the ICANN students, the Malcolm X students, and all these other helping hands really helped me be real creative and actually get more ideas out than, if I would have done it by myself. So it took a long time, not only the pre-production, but then once you're on set, we started, I believe, what time did we start? Shoot, like 12, maybe 12 in the afternoon, and we went all day to like 9 o'clock at night. And that was just the one day of filming, and then in post-production, man, I'm still wide awake. I've been up for a 24-hour cycle just working on the editing, because I do everything behind the scenes too, like after we create the visual, after we shoot it. So it was a long process, it's hours and hours and hours of work. But like Wes was saying, I'm doing something that I love to do, so it doesn't really feel like a job to me. It's fun, and I believe everybody in life should do what they love to do. So if it takes hard work, it takes hard work, and that's just what it is.
That's part of the process. Ladies and gentlemen, these young people could be making music in Miami at Fontaine Blue, making club music, but they're here more, they creating content that's speaking to the reality that we are now living in. All right? They're not here just for the commercial success. They're here to put the work in as well for the parents of us and our children. Give them a round of applause. And are we ready to keep up for this video? Are we ready for the video? We got a performance of Raheem and Crossrhodes, Wes Felton, coming up right after this video. So get ready for that. Give them one more round of applause and next to the stage. Salute. Salute. Salute.
All right.
People out here hungry, barely staying afloat. Makes you think about survival. What is survival? The idea that there's something to survive is a scary concept, especially here, the land of the free. In America, makes you ask, what is America? White folks, black folks, Koreans, Latinos. Are we Americans? Are we the corporation? What are we working towards? What are we working for, if so? What are the benefits? Are they going to take care of me? Will I be able to feed my family? We can define hope, the fear that something may or may not happen. We gotta work together, it seems, and that sounds great. Without an understanding of what that means, it just leaves us looking at what it is and defining. It just leaves us, period. Land of the free, and the home of the slave. Surviving.
The Negro is to be free. He must move down into the inner resources of his own soul and shine with the pen and ink of self-assertive manhood, his own emancipation process.
the same as reparations. We think smoking weed is the same as meditation, but others are using it as a form of medication. Incarceration is the new black vacation. I'm trying to practice this hope with a whole lot of patience. I want to feel American pride with lots of cadence. The only people on the planet talk that hate our culture, while others exploit, eat off of it like cultures. Stress from the inside like ulcers. Racist government stretch from DC to Tulsa. Ain't you tired of the bullshit and the lies? Ain't you tired of the murders and the cries? Meanwhile, chilling in the sky, but y'all don't wanna hear that on your music or your rhymes. How you gon' matter if you think that you better? And cause you got some money that your water's more wetter. Ha ha ha, jokes on you while you an actor. You got less influence on your kids than the average rapper. You got the nerve to walk around with your chest poked out, while your daughter's getting turned out and son's getting smoked out. Man, let's get these votes out so we can get these racist folks out.
Let's get ready for a live performance of DC Zone, Hometown Heroes, the Crossroads, one more time, y'all. Show them your love, call your state radio station, request the song, request the music, and share it on social media. Tell the folks you was here today. Let them know.
It's the sign of the angels. Marking on my mind. Man at the crossroads. At odds with that angry sky. It's the sign of the angels. Markings on my mind. Man at the crossroads. At odds with that angry sky.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? Hey, you deserve the world, right? See the world is yours, right? See it's never too soon, right? The footprints on the moon, right? You deserve the world, right? See the world is yours, right? See it's never too soon, right? The footprints on the moon, right? You deserve the world, right? See the world is yours. See it's never too soon, right? The footprints on the moon, right? Push the limit, my cheek. Don't settle for the city or the block of the street. They line about dead up to white feet. They landed on the moon a year after they killed Sting. What if I told you that the sky was the ground of a universal planet that this planet never found? I bet there's no niggas in Mars. How that sound? No need for God's face, bros, you gon' fake down. I hear those Scooby snacks and the P.O. packs. Got y'all moving while standing in the same tracks. But you deserve what the Lord gave you. Woo! Hallelujah! On the flavor. I had a blue dream by the blue satellite. Sour in my diesel, pushing it all the light. Crossroads on the speaker, around and right. We don't let us indoctrinate insight. Y'all scared to be yourselves, selling your souls by the pound for the fallacy of wealth. We all the new slaves, it's such a catchy phrase. $1,000 cotton tees, going up. in love again. We done gave away rhythm and blues. Work adjusted, I know some crooked suits and ties. I don't trust them. No topic of discussion. Who they touching, or who they buying, or who they cutting. Y'all banging on their words, youngins banging on their words. Little girls getting raped, girls banging on their words. Some love and hip hop, we'll call this love and jazz. Minus the shady bra, or Peter gun throwing glass. This country's got a real scary past. That's why I wonder how long that you might have been last. Roll away, recycle in the trash. They ain't about the life, they just taking acting class. Pinocchio poets, sipping yak and more. Let me see, put your hands in the air right now. You feeling the vibe. Listen, you deserve the world, my haters. See the world is yours, my haters. See it's never too soon, my haters. For footprints on the moon, my haters. You deserve the world, my haters. See the world is yours, my haters. See it's never too soon, my haters. For footprints on the moon, my haters. You deserve the world, my haters. See the world is yours, my haters. See it's never too soon, my haters. For footprints on the moon, my haters. You deserve the world, my haters. See the world is yours, my haters. See it's never too soon, my haters. For footprints on the moon, my haters. You deserve the world, my haters, my haters, my haters, my haters. I know you've been hungry in the streets, my haters. Had to shoot with holes on your feet, my haters. No money in the wallet of your jeans, my haters. Trying to stay close to God on your knees, my haters. Police are never locked with the Glock, my haters. Why niggas still getting shot and pop, my haters. They get that boy life when they caught, my haters. He coming from the cell on the cellar, my hitter. Wake up and smell the weed in front of a tree, my hitter. Living the image of God, king and queen, my hitter. But just last night I had a dream, my hitter. You can see it, you can do it, you can be it, my hitter. The places and spaces never seen, my hitter. You ain't gotta say it's sold for the cream, my hitter. For a piece of the American dream, my hitter. From my OG, from me to you to my hitter. Listen, you deserve the world, my hitters. See the world is yours, my hitters. See it's never too soon, my hitters. Yeah. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah. You deserve the world, my hitters. See the world is yours, my hitters. See it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah. You deserve the world, my hitters. See the world is yours, my hitters. See it's never too soon, my hitters. For footprints on the moon, my hitters. Yeah. You deserve the world. See the world is yours. See it's never too soon. For footprints on the moon.
I'm trying to get you free. You ain't thinking you for your heart. You ain't thinking you for your spirit. You ain't thinking you for your soul. Walk to a land where slave becomes king. I said walk to a land where slave becomes king. It's time to free your mind and vibrate higher. Vibrate higher. Vibrate higher. We will say here to digitize you.
Yeah, Southside. If you have to be alive, make some noise right now. And say, hola, 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 hola. Yeah. Say, hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola. Hey, say, hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola. Say, hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola. Follow me now, listen. This is more than a record. Cop shot 30 rounds in 15 seconds. 4-month-old baby in the rear section. Another brother gotta call a reverend. Oh Lord, my dear Lord, a sister, a veteran. Now the media posing all the questions, slandering the victims, pointing out aggression. Somehow the angel of God kept that baby protected. My grandma prayed beyond the pictures in the necklace. They shooting up our boys out here like tetanus. Where the rage, where the cries, where the lectures, where the special team of inspectors, made in America, where the projectors, where the Lord to protect us. The media constantly wanna infect us. Cops like the TSA, they wanna inspect us. And if we don't cooperate, they shoot us all. I mean, but how you gonna fall when you ain't even trying to fly? Yeah. I said, how you gonna fall when you ain't even trying to fly? You ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gonna fall when you ain't even trying to fly? You ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gonna fall when you ain't even trying to fly? It's kind of hard not to feel angry. I mean, frankly, these dudes is too swanky. I'ma speak the truth, whether or not if you think it. Plus, I do it for my ancestors, man. can never claim me. Savior change me. Selective morality if you're willing to say things. Different murder, different mother, the same scream. So for some things we don't notice the plain things. The real things or factual things. Prefer the fallacies over the factual things. The privileged oppressed too good for practical things. Black lives matter more than actual things. We barely know how to treat each other. Yeah, mistreat each other is what we teach each other. I'm not blaming our people or dejecting black. We started killing our own and started accepting that, and that's whack. See, how you gon' fall when you ain't even trying to fly? You ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gon' fall when you ain't even trying to fly? You ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gon' fall when you ain't even trying to fly, yeah. You ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gon' fall when you ain't even trying to fly, yeah. When you ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gon' fall when you ain't even trying to fly? When you ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gon' fall when you ain't even trying to fly? When you ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gon' fall when you ain't even trying to fly? When you ain't even trying to fly, yeah. How you gon' fall when you ain't even trying to fly? Listen, say go DJ, that's my DJ. Say go DJ, that's my DJ. Say go DJ, that's my DJ. Say go DJ, that's my DJ.
There's a war going on outside.
Say go DJ, that's my DJ. Say go DJ, that's my DJ.
They better have my gear ready.
Say go DJ, that's my DJ. Say go DJ, that's my DJ.
Get it together.
Clap your hands, y'all. Come on. Hey, clap your hands, y'all. Yeah. And clap your hands, y'all. Yeah. And clap your hands, y'all. Yeah. Hey. If you 10 years of age, 10 years of age or older, make some noise right now. Yeah. If you 18 and older, make some noise right now. 25 and older, make some noise right now. If you represent Southeast, make some noise. Talk to them, listen. They've been waiting since Benjamin Banneker, the first DC artist to let you know you can't handle us. Taught you how to see without cameras. Created DC, yet they worship the scandalous. Taught you to hate the smart black man. Accused him of acting white, not a dark black man. Pitching that color versus the brain, so that any black man who thinks for himself is insane. I laugh when artists complaining about DC. I'm out here fighting for niggas way out in Fiji. Y'all trying to impress some dudes in PG. Or whether it's your mommy or your granddaddy in Southeast. Y'all brothers better wake up. Wake up! Ain't but so much space they gon' let y'all brothers take up. They legalize trees, white and getting all caked up. Right in front of your family's face, what? Y'all living their dream. Not Dr. King's, but the dream of supremacy. You learn that look, your order in history. You love vanity, more than your families. Y'all living that dream. Over niggas from places y'all ain't never seen. Don't know how to read, but know how to ping. Autocorrect, auto-tune, and auto-sing. If you're having a good time right now, make some noise. And welcome to the legendary Crossroads. The crew, the journey. It wouldn't be possible without y'all, you know. A few brief announcements. We got a new album coming out September 22nd. Y'all can make some noise for that. Yeah. 92217, that's the number, remember that. It'll be good, available on iTunes, Spotify, all your digital platforms, as well as your local record stores. The album is called Footprints on the Moon. Because we want the babies to know that when you look at the sky isn't the limit, it's just the launch pad to your dreams. Now on that note, I know we got some young ladies in here that are of age, all are grown. I had a couple of the students say, "My mama love you." Hey, just quick question. If you here supporting your child tonight, make some noise out there. Yeah. All the family supporting family tonight. That's a special thing. We appreciate that.
That's right. Our VIPs are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I was a little mad that y'all rolled out on us, man.
Y'all was the hypest in the building, you know? We do this for y'all. This is what we do. We do this for y'all, because just like y'all, I used to walk these same streets as y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so, people gonna tell you that dreams are a waste of time. But the beautiful thing about dreams is that dreams can evolve to goals. You hear that? Somebody tell you, oh man, your dreams, it's a waste of time. Say, nah. This just ain't no dream. This is a dream that I'm working on to turn into a goal. Alright? Now ladies, make some noise for the Love King, Mr. Raheem Devon, ladies.
So we agreed when we started this group that we wouldn't do any like Raheem Devon or Wes Felton solo songs. We would just do like Crossrhodes songs. But we want you to know, even though we something like Preachers on a Thursday, we still got some, you know, we got some records that's just fun and respectful for the women out there. Cause we know y'all go through a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, every song they calling you out your name, and I often wonder how you feel about that. But, you know, instead of being a part of the problem, I figured we'd be part of the solution. All the ladies make some noise right now if you love hip-hop and soul music. So can we do something a little old for you right now? Oh, yeah. You say you don't usually come here, hush girl. You don't ever let a brother push up on you, well, hush girl. The DJ's playing a few more songs, there's no rush girl.
Nah, baby.
The Crossroads got those jams, she would like to make you rush girl. Yeah. You say you don't usually come here, hush girl. You don't ever let a brother push up on you, well, hush girl. The DJ's playing a few more songs, there's no rush girl. Yeah.
Nah, baby.
The Crossroads got those jams, that you would like to make you rush girl. You wanna play the front row, you wanna give one more, you wanna take West Coast
LA, one night at the Triple Bar, a little beat, you know, I'm a simple star. My man Rob said they was the greatest, the LA joints. I think she was a waitress. Her eyes were simple, that of her heart, no salt, that she eat, and I'm on her. I'm in the corner, playing shot, got far shit. She was passing me by. My dear, I do not know you, but I know you very well, and I can tell by the way that you know you can cook. I swear to God, I'm not a pimp. Jam, I wish I wasn't such a limp. Without good lady, I ordered a shebang and hung on every word that the girl had to say. She act like she ain't noticed. Hey, I'm about to stay focused. A bit shy girl, she keeps playing hard to the chest. She keeps playing hard to share.
Until your friends are wild, and I leave mine in the dust, girl.
Oh, you gotta excuse me, you know what usually
I know we'll hush, girl. You just fine while I'm crying, you just good pleasure, girl. But we wanna go to the show. You wanna play the back row. You wanna get right there. Check 1, 2, here we go. Oh, she keeps playing hard to get. Oh, she keeps playing hard to get. And be true. You say you don't usually come in, hush girl. You don't ever let a brother push up on you, well, hush girl. The Crossroads got those songs that you like to make you rush, girl.
Nah, baby.
I think we keep rocking on DJ got them songs you like that make you blessed.
Yeah.
We gon' break out and rock out till we make you love us, girl. Love it, girl. Love it, girl. Love it, girl. Love it, girl. You wanna hear one more song? Say one more song. When I say love, you say life. Love. Love. Now, contrary to belief, terrestrial radio is the last place people go to get their outsourcing of music these days. That means, you know, your terrestrial radio stations where people go to listen to record, you know, 93.9, 95.5. That's the last place people go. Movements start like in environments like this, right? So if you're joining the Crossroads movement today, make some noise out there, y'all. Yeah. So it's your responsibility. When you hear great music, pass it along. Make sure you follow us on IG, Twitter, Instagram, all those cool things. You can follow me at Raheem_Devon. You can follow my partner Wes at
West Felton, DC. West Felton, DC.
And you can follow our group page at Crossroads 368. That's CROSSRHODES 368. Now, regardless of your walk of life, what ward you're from, your plus size, your petite size, your sexuality, your faith, whatever that is, right? I want you to know one thing today before we leave. I want to leave this message with you. Through all things in life that are challenges, you can make it through with the power of prayer. I'm going to say that again. So if you got your personal relationship, your own, you got to go to church every Sunday morning. You might not make it to the mosque, you know what I mean, or that type of thing, right? But if you got your own personal relationship with the Creator, make some noise right now as much as you want. When I say new, you say music. New. 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 This is our new single, man, coming to radio real soon. Again, the album is called Footprints on the Moon. The song is called Praying Prayers. Love life.
Yeah, put one finger in the air. We don't want to go it right now, y'all. Yeah.
Just put a bit like this. We got the 4/5 facts and texts. We got the blood spilling in the street.
Yeah.
I said we trying to hold on to the first. I said my babies need something to eat. I said my other bro just came. My other bro just went in. His newborn son will be about 30 something. If you see the streets again, turn to God for religion. As my grandma, to pray. All I want is to see 25 birthday. There's a target on our back. We brought it to the line. In the air, I can feel it. By your head, close your eyes. I'm praying, praying, praying. Need a prophet, need a sign, need reflection, need direction, need more love, need more time, need redemption, resurrection, need forgiveness, need the truth, need it, need more life, for the youth, turn to God, for religion, as my grandma, to pray, all I want is to see 25 birthday. There's a target on our back. We brought it to the light. In the air, I can feel it. By your head, close your eyes. I'm praying, praying, prayers. I'm praying, prayers. I'm praying, 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 praying.
moment. As a humble soldier, eye to eye with my opponents. Half don't know or acknowledge your components. They don't read your words, even if they know me. It's a declaration on a bookshelf door. Or a Ceradome that they wanna ruin. So grateful to remain. Shout outs to YU and them. God bless the babies in between two of them. As a child I would grow, not doing what was told. Grandma kept me focused with the prayers that she sowed. I pray for the dope boys flying and ploying. Crooked politicians, building and destroying. Father, forgive me for all my bad choices. Misunderstood, always raising my voices. Cause it's free will, make a brother feel voiceless. He ain't know I walk through the valley of this voice and now my pray. On supporting vocals, we don't call them background vocals, we call them supporting vocals. Make some noise for my man Micah Robinson, y'all. Back here on the ones and twos, representing Baltimore, Maryland, y'all. Make some noise for my man DJ Face on the ones and twos. Holding it down on the drums, hailing from Chicago, Illinois. Make some noise for Mr. Dante Cope, y'all, on drums. One of our own brothers, y'all, locally. Make some noise for my man, Jarrell Abrams, y'all. Last but not least, holding it down on the keys, hailing from Gary, Indiana. director, y'all. Make some noise for DeAndre Schaefer, a.k.a. Dre King. Once again, my name is Wes Felton. This is my brother in music, Mr. Raheem Devon. Please, continue to support programs like this. Continue to support places like the Art. Continue to support artists throughout the city, throughout the country, who support the people. It's time for us to now continue, and if not continue, to start supporting the people that support the people. Do you understand? We gotta stop making these powers that be. We gotta stop funding them so they can at least take the heel off our back of our necks. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you all. Continue to support us and what we're doing. Once again, September 22nd is the day Footprints on the Moon lands on the planet Earth. Thank you very much. All power to the people, y'all. Power to the people. Thank you.
Crossroads, Crossroads. Crossroads, come on, man. I want y'all to know more about unsung heroes. Raquel is one of the stars of the video America. Y'all remember what she saw? We see her. She opened it. Come back here, Raquel. Come back here, Raquel. She thinks you got what I'm saying. Say, you gotta say something. You gotta say something.
Thanks for coming out. God bless you.
I had to make sure we got her in here. Before y'all get up there, we got a reception outside. We'll make sure that we do a little recap. We had the ICANN Technical Theater interns. That program is fantastic, giving our young people opportunity rather than a job. You know what I'm saying? All they need is an opportunity, all right? Let's make sure we do that. We cannot give our kids jobs, all right? You might have a good job, you might have some benefits, but you can't leave that job for your kid, okay? And you know your butt ain't happy with your job now. So why you want to wish that for your children? Let them do more. Let them encourage their dreams. Encourage their dreams. Coach them. Guide them. You know, I remember getting slapped as a kid because I was daydreaming. Who slaps a kid for daydreaming? I was abused. Let's break the chain, break the cycle, to stop the BS generation for our children. Can we do that? Can we do that? All right, now I want y'all to go out here and grab a book and throw it at the first ignorant person you see. Okay? Seriously. Read a book and throw a book. All right? Let's do some of that. So we got a reception out there. Again, what's the name of the band? What's the name of the album? What's the name of the video? The world premiered in War 8, shot in War 8, produced in War 8. America. All right. I want to make sure that y'all got that. We at radio. What's our hashtag? Say it again. We at radio. I like that. I like that. Who's my We Love Books crew here? Woo! How you spell love? I'm going to ask you one more again. How you spell love? L-U-V, children, because y'all got to learn the right way, and then you got to do it our way. Okay? We got double consciousness. We got to learn it their way and our way. You got it? We got to do both. We have to do both, so we can be bilingual. Put your hands together for yourselves. Tell your folks, tell your friends, this theater, the largest theater east of the river. We got radio, hashtag, we love books, do something. Thank y'all.